And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are into the final map of the series, Overpass. A map that we haven't actually seen throughout our entire 2 days so far, culminating this series, of course. Singularity versus Orgles, one map apiece. This one decides who advances out of the bracket, or no, into the decider game to face off against SG Pro.
Yeah, of course, a lot is riding on the line right now. Orgles, it definitely wasn't an easy game for them on that second map. It was a bit of a doozy, but they managed to pull it off. That's the important thing. They actually managed to win a map here. So now the question is, can they do it on the third one as well? Because Singularity, they have shown some weakness. It's not like the team is playing in a completely flawless manner. I mean, honestly, I still look back to that one round when it was 17-18 in favor of Singularity. They have control over the B-bomb side, and then you have that Orgles push, and they somehow pull it off. And they put us to that second set of overtime. And once that happened, I think that was I guess you could say one of the breaking points there for Singularity to try and bounce back from such a difficult scenario.
Yeah, I've got to agree. I think you could see the energy just run so dry on that sort of end of the game as well there. Singularity just completely fell off the edge of the cliff, unfortunately, and, well, Overpass. They are going to get the CT-sided start, fortunately. Maybe an easier beginning here, however. Already pressure up through Connector. Good little first frag. Second by Accelerate this time. Oh, Remoy in there as well. Accelerate picking up the slack. Brody now left already isolated. Seems like pistol round is already on the way for Singularity. Brody able to slip through the smoke, but not that anything does get made from it so far. First on the board for Singularity. I mean, you look at this map statistically for them, 57% across 7 maps played. So that's 4 wins, 3 losses. They did lose to Izako Boars in the opening game. But again, they've got some convincing results against sides like Fate, Gamer Legion even back in May. So they've got some wins under their belt. We'll see how good Orgles can be, though. It's a map, again, like many others today, that they've never played officially before.
Oh, yeah. And well, Overpass is a bit of a different beast compared to some of the other maps we got today. Back yesterday as well. Well, look, this is a fast play on the B-bomb side. Successfully, they acquired just the 1 kill, but the 1 kill will not win them the round. In fact, it's looking very good for Singularity as they mop things up here on the side and make it relatively clean. End up losing only Lonesome Accelerate. That's not the biggest of losses. Plus, considering that was a force buy, it really isn't that bad.
Yeah, not too bad indeed here. Orgles, they will have an eco round to play this time. Should be giving Singularity a fairly nice and clean 3-0 start to this best of 3's third map here. The winner, of course, will play SG Pro. Loser, unfortunately, is eliminated. Izako Boars made it out of the bracket, no problems. 4 maps played, 4 maps won. They're out already. Keeping SG Pro 2-0 there, and Singularity looking to try and advance. Accelerate, nice opening kill. Already takes out first frag of Ping. Can see as well with the way this one's going, Mertz aggressively into the back line, waiting for the aggressive push as well. There it is, through the smoke they go, an easy wrap up. 3 kills found, should be the 4th as they hear Jazar retreating down toward that lower connection. Maybe a chance of a frag here as Mertz, yeah, will drop. But I doubt that they'll be getting too much more out of this. Nice 3-0 beginning for Singularity.
Nice, really good stuff here for Singularity. Able to convert that second round win was by far the most important part of that piston round victory. And of course, getting the third one is always very nice to get that 3-0 start. Now, Orgles in this situation, they seem to have gone for the op purchase. Again, it's in the hands of Jazar. He has found a lot of success on the previous maps, especially on a map like Inferno and Overpass as well. It lends itself to some very nice op duels on both parts of the map, and for now, he's going to be focusing towards the B-bomb side. There was a Molotov deployed at Monster, and Chris, you might want to evade those flames, but you're not going to escape the bullets. ZNX early on, the spray connects, and that's an early one-man advantage.
Beautiful little start, especially now that that's one of the men depleted on the back of the B-bomb site. Orgles haven't even sort of looked to commit yet into this round. They're still working their way through Connector. Molotov down. Will force Yabi to unhand the smoke. Flashbang in there as well. Might provide him actually with a chance of grabbing a frag. They are not aware that he's sort of slunk away into this corner. Gets away with the kill, but Jazar on the other side bags himself a nice little refrag. The AWP already put to good use. Brody, though, might be about to run into a bit of an issue here as already. Gets away with the frag onto Yabi. Just can't find any more now. Jazar uses that Molotov to isolate that short position. B-bomb site now available for the plant. And a 3-on-2 for Orgles. Make it a 3-on-1 now. Much easier to handle. Should be them getting the first round here on the T side.
Turning out to be very good right now here for Orgles. A very successful gun round victory. That's going to put them on their first, maybe the first of many, which is the one thing we should be expecting after seeing them play on Inferno. See if they can keep up the pace, though. Jazar, of course, he's out there fragging with the AWP as well. That's what you want to see, Opera having a great game. Merch has been able to have his own fair bits and pieces of success, all right. But it's Jazar that has been really stunning me as far as opping is concerned. He's been able to find so many openings there for Orgles, and now here on the T side, he seems to continue the same level of success.
So Orgles getting away with that round here. Thankfully, Mert saved up an AWP, but you can tell CT side's had a bit of a solid start. Money in the bank, able to get the rebuy up. But Orgles, nice to see them off the mark yet again here. AWP will be reinstated, of course, saved up by Jazar. CT side economy now down to a pretty low state after the repurchase, but again, pretty much expected. Orgles, they will be trying to, again, kick this off the mark. See if they can get away with, so far, a not easier round, but try and close out Singularity's economy, get this T-side rolling like we saw on Inferno. I mean, from what we saw on that second map, Orgles were capable of 9 T-sided rounds on Inferno. That's a great scoreline when you look at the map itself. So if they can repeat similar antics again here on Overpass, there's a real good chance here that they might gain success on this map, but we will see how that further develops. Utility not great for Singularity. Going to be more reliant on the weapons here. The grenades they have got more of the defensive smokes and flashbangs rather than the mollies and nades. But, Mertz, he is not aware of anything at this point. Players will begin to wrap through short. Mertz is safe for now, though. Will get away with the first kill. Drops the bomb as well. Has to be careful. He's wholly aware of what is to come through here. Molotov down, ping, good return though. Make it 2, that's much better.
2 very good frags. He picks up. Chris struggling a little bit on the spray. Remoy's there. Maybe they can still make this one work. It's looking likely. But Jazar now left in the clutch. He's aware of the player in Optimus Prime, but Remoy says that tad bit more effective shooting through the smoke. It got scary there. It got scary real quick for Singularity. Once they saw Pink securing the 2 frags, I thought, right, this is where they can make this one work. Apparently, Chris and Remoy able to hold their own, especially Remoy here, these latter seconds behind Optimus Prime to get the last kill on Jazar as well. Very nice shooting from his part. And Orgles, just enough money to invest. It's not great though. It's good for CNX, Jazar, and Ping, but got double on the Scout, Brody on the Deagle. It's not the best possible purchase, but they'll try to make it work.
It definitely works for Singularity. They've got a chance to start to really extend their lead here so far on the CT side. Orgles. They did spot out the info. Mertz there, realizing players are going to be up close and personal. Aggresses through the smoke. Yabi on the corner. Do they predict this? No, they don't, but they still get away with the kill somehow. Yabi just not available to land the spray. Something that we did see on Inferno as well. A couple of whiffs out of him. But Orgles now with a 4-on-4. They'll even reconsider maybe slowing down a little bit more. Getting the smokes ready. And with 55 on the clock, plenty of time here to orchestrate a solid approach. They've got decent utility as well. 2 smokes ready to be deployed. But Singularity. 2 players on this A bomb site. A little bit of a crossfire established, but they know exactly where Orgles are coming from here. Merc blinded, gets repositioned. A brief spot of the player. Double found as well. That's got to be considered a save now for Orgles, surely. Although, Jazar, brute force into the bomb site, gets away with the first, making a second. Cell rate tagged, oh dear. Flank comes in, Remoy does damage. Has to commit to the plant now as ZNX. No time to rotate. Has to be the A site.
Seconds though. Gets it. Remoy always playing a dangerous game, but ZNX comes out on top. Of course, each other were expecting there on the edge of the smoke, and it is very surprising that it is ZNX to come out on top, because I thought the Danish player had perfect angle. He's expecting the player to peek out, but still it's ZNX to win that one for the team, and what an incredible win as well. That's going to put Singularity in a difficult economical conundrum.
Not good at all here. They're forced by round, very scrappy. 2 FAMASes and a single MP9. It is telling a tale of a barren economy, and you can tell Orgles are aware of this with the way that they are now holistically heading toward the B site. Good grenades though. Ping already to be dropped down to 45, but with short control now established, Cell Rate might just get a little bit of info on these rotating players. Will he elect for a peek is the question. Could have had the bomb dropped, but not available this time. ZNX able to just offload that. But with the info they've gotten here, they can commit to an A-sided rotate and not be particularly too worried about it. Cell Rate posted this deeply. As soon as he hears any sound info, wholly aware of it. ZNX already dead. Now that forces the hand of Orgles up toward the A side. They've got to make sure the flank is covered, but move quickly toward the side where it seems a little more safe. But Singularity, a short stack here. This might be an issue for Orgles right now as Mertz. Beautiful response. FAMAS in there as well. 4-on-2. And Singularity. This is a great round so far.
Oh, it's looking very good for them. Double. Oh, they don't have it. They have no awareness, Chris. That's perfect as he swings out to get the kill on double. Jazar left 1-on-3. Jazar as he moves in. That's a good kill on Chris. There's very little time for Jazar to work. Will move in. Oh, actually gets the kill on Remoy. Cell Rate peeks out at the right time, but that was, again, scary how Jazar seems to make these situations always so close. And then just look at the scoreboard as well. Jazar on 10. Then you have his teammates sitting on 3 kills, 2 kills, one individual just on 1 kill. Jazar is just popping off right now. There's no other way of describing it.
So far, so good. Yeah, he's had a actually really solid 5 maps overall. He's not particularly been too quiet in a map as far as I can remember. So he has been one of the leading members of the Orgles side at the moment, alongside, I'd assume, with Dobbo as well. But Jazar, no matter if it's a rifle or a sniper, has actually been quite consistent today. Beautiful nades down in toward lower connector, though. And look at this from Mertz again, able to utilize the aggressive push down through playground here. Something that hasn't even been checked by Singularity. Oh, Mertz, though. He plays this absolutely brilliantly in the backline. He goes, makes it a triple. Ping will get a response, maybe a rifle to be collected as well. But a 3-on-2 that Singularity should be able to handle, and doing so will break the bank of Orgles in the process.
Yeah, this is looking very good for a team like Singularity. But at the same time, you know, you have ZNX and Ping. If both of the players stick together and they hit one of the bomb sites, the timings are just right. Maybe they can make this one work. Remoy, though, he realizes how deep he is in enemy territory. Considers to retreat. Now that he has the backup of Cell Rate, this gives him a bit more confidence to hold this angle. Worst case scenario, there should be a trade frag potential. More though, Ulu spots at the shadow first, and there we go. That's going to be Cell Rate securing the final kill, and Singularity now on 6 rounds at the CT side of Overpass. And this is where it's getting a little bit frustrating, I'd say, for Orgles. It seems like they're going back to their old ways.
Feels like how the series against SG Pro started. Yeah, not able to really get themselves too much off the mark here so far. And again, with an eco round, it's most likely 7-2 for Singularity. You can just tell the difference when Singularity are playing a map that they are more comfortable on, like an Overpass, or like a Mirage here. Sure, that went a little bit closer than it probably should have, but you can just tell the difference in quality compared to what we saw in Inferno, which, scarily, Mirage feels like an absolute eternity away since we had the extended Inferno game, although connect to control. Yabi and Mertz, however, able to get away with both of the simple frags. Spotting out the player on short as well. Jazar dead. Easy 7th round on the way for Singularity. And again, like we've sort of prefaced all day long for Orgles, it's down to these next couple of gun rounds that they really do need to convert, or Singularity are on their way to double digits.
They're getting there. Ooh, CNX. Very precise little headshot on Mertz. But yeah, it's a Singularity just looking so much better now here in the CT side of Overpassing compared to, well, even the same CT side of Inferno. That is, of course, a great thing for the Danes. More or less, I think this is the problem they have to face. You know, this is the inexperience factor right now. That they have to play a third map, Overpass, a map they probably haven't practiced too much. A map that maybe not all individuals feel comfortable on. Like, for example, Dobo, currently still sitting on that 1 kill. Whereas his other teammates, like, again, Jazar on 10, you got ZNX on 4, and Brody on 3. So yeah, maybe this also is a factor that maybe not all players are comfortable playing a map like Overpass, which is always one of the reasons why you might want to pick certain maps apart from others. Just comfort. It may not necessarily have the players, their strategies, but the players are feeling good enough about themselves. That's really important. And Mertz is also able to fire some good kills here in Overpass. You know, it goes aggressively from time to time and seems to have a good grasp on how to play this map.
They just look a lot more, not even comfortable, they just look a lot more confident in their own plays. Like, Mertz would have never attempted that peek. I think he did it once down top mid of Inferno and got taken out and then didn't particularly try it again. But you can see with the way that he takes short control, he goes for these playground flanks. You can just tell they feel so much more confident, even in their own plays, that they can trust the sort of factor of the game here that will pay off right now. And Orgles, they'll try and sneak down toward the B bomb site here. Nice little angle by Ramoy, though. It's such a cute little corner that he can sit in there. ZNX will find a refrag, but soon falls. Jazar down to a 4-on-2 already. Couple of spam shots through the smoke, one of which, one might pay off, but Chris already able to close it out so far as ZNX soon to fall. 8-2. Singularity, they're looking like they did at the start of Mirage. This is, again, quite a convincing start here on Overpass.
8-2. This is really good stuff here for Singularity. But it's a good thing for Orgles that, you know, this round was investment. They didn't win it, but at least they got the bomb down, allowing the players to not only get those AK-47s, but they're also going to have some utility to work with. And if they're going to be in a position to take over the sites, plant bombs, but still lose those rounds, they still are in a good spot to keep on buying every single time. Well, Orgles could definitely use those investments to get a few rounds going their way, because currently the 8-2 scoreline is daunting. They are in desperate need of more rounds, and this is also a problem. Jazar got to play on the AK-47. That is really dissatisfying. You want to have your star opper on the op, and he gets taken care of. Orgles, though, it's like they do want to commit to the B bomb set eventually, and it will be a full-on hit. Do have Accelerate and Chris playing it far behind. Brody could kill on one. Chris is not aware of it. And maybe this is going to be a round for Orgles, but Mertz comes in swinging.
Bomb is planted. Yabi, though, takes out Ping. Both of these players maybe trying to double swing, but takes the head of the first. They spot the second as well. Mertz missed shot, but attention divided. Singularity, a 2-on-4 potentially, 2-on-3?
Yeah.
2-on-4, yeah.
2-on-4.
Wow, beautiful retake. Yeah, very nice. Singularity keeping everything wrapped up, and unfortunately they do keep giving Orgles bomb plants, so they can keep buying here, but the way that Singularity have handled the retake so far, 3 bomb plant scenarios, 2 of which have been defused, so a 66% conversion rate of those so far, so they can keep on allowing Orgles access to the sites. You can see the Singularity economy starting to at least look a little more stable now as well. But a chance again for these double digits here in the first half. Orgles, like we saw in the first series, and Mirage itself not particularly showing us much on this T side so far.
Oh, running and gunning Dubbo. finally comes alive here, and Mertz also missing the shot. There we go. Finally, something's going their way. Orgles are able to find the necessary kills, and can't really break that round too much, apart from saying, yeah, the Orgles just come in, run and gun their opponents, and that's the round over. Remoy left in a very difficult predicament. 2 of the bomb sites have been lost, and Orgles have chosen the A site for a bomb plant. I'm not even sure Remoy is in a position to try and save his gun. Surely they're going to try to hunt him down.
They want to deny every aspect. Yeah, they've got players down on the B site ready. Seeing if they can line up that denial of the M4 save. Oh, Remoy, did he spot the player? I don't think he did. Resolution just finally getting the better of him there. I think his teammates will have passed on the info. Yeah, now he's able to trade up into that AK. That bomb blast shouldn't do too much damage here. Remoy down into the lower depths of the B site will take a little bit of a hit, but not too much as long as he doesn't get hunted. Should be nice and easy. 3rd round on the board for Orgles, though. Making sure that this T side not completely out of the runnings yet. But a rebuy from Singularity. It's another day, it's another test. They've got to start making these rounds consistent here on the T side now. They've got 3 of them left. Even if they convert 1 or 2, it still makes this first half look a little better. 3 would be brilliant, but Singularity, again, they're looking very confident here. And maybe a blip in the radar, maybe a chance for Orgles to get back into this game. I hope it is the latter. I want to see where Overpass can go for the extent of this game, but we'll see how Singularity handle these rounds. Great damage already onto Dobbo, and they get the info to pull back to the site.
So is just going to continue on moving forward, though. The main push, the main hit will still be here on the B side. Now, I'm not really sure if Dobbo is going to be a very effective piece of this commitment because you've got Remoy who's out here clearing out the site. That's going to be a good kill for Brody. Still wondering, with this push being slowed down, what will Dobbo do in this scenario? Because the Orgles players, they're basically banging on the door of this B bomb site, but they're yet to get a bomb plant. You do see Molotovs being deployed, and there we go. Dobbo springs into action, gets a good kill on 1. ZNX comes out on top against Chris, and Sellert and Yabi, they are more than aware of the upcoming push, so they know that they have to deal with these players ASAP. And that's what they're doing, exactly that. And now, of course, you have Dobbo coming in, but he has no vision. This is so good right now from Singularity. Dobbo losing his life as well. This is perfect, but Jazar, he's still alive. He is going to try to go for this one, getting as close as possible. Misses the no-scope, but he moves into water. 30 seconds right now, and Jazar knows the shadow, but he does not pull the trigger. And what a hectic round to go in favor of Singularity.
Double digits secured. Again, it's a very costly round, but they'll take it now as double digits. That is all they care about. Singularity, again, maybe getting a little lucky. Dobbo's rotate, though. He was on that A site for at least like 15 seconds or so. It took him a hell of a long time to get from the first kill on the A side. I think it was Mertz, I believe. Then down into heaven. It took him a sweet minute there. And maybe, a little bit of a faster push would have gifted an easier round. Yabi, though, so much information for him to play with already. Mertz good for the first. Remoy takes a second, and they've not even realized that Yabi's on the flanks here. A great round again from Singularity. Damage done to ZNX. Singularity, they're just looking so good right now. They've broken Orgles seemingly mentally more than physically here.
Dobbo. Incredibly dissatisfying situation to be in. But at least he can get that bomb on his shoulders. That's nice, but now he has to face 3 players, and I'm not really sure where they will come from, and Remoy swings out to get the final kill. This is not looking too good for Orgles. This is just, again, the same beating we've seen previously, where it was actually, SG Pro that were delivering a similar beating on Nuke CT side as well as on Trade. Now Singularity just on the brink of reaching those 12 rounds, honestly. I don't think Orgles have what it takes to get that 4th round for their side. It would be awesome if they could, but I can see where this round is going. 5 players rushing down the B-bombs, and it's a classic. Sometimes can work out. Is now Mertz in for a nasty surprise, but he actually gets the one. Oh, the no-scope as well. That is brutal. Please, Mertz, stop the madness. Jazar and Brody, have to pick up the pieces, but how can they do it? They're all falling apart together in Singularity. That 12th round is right around the corner once they eliminate Brody.
It is scary just how quickly these games can turn. Like, just what? 22 minutes ago or so, we were sat in double overtime with Singularity, like, just looking like they've fallen apart on Inferno and ended up, realistically did fall apart. And now we come into this map and it's exactly the same as Mirage, a 12-3 ending to what has been a very dominant first half. It is crazy just how much a map can make a team feel their more comfortable state here. Brody will try and commit, but not going to happen. 12-3. Again, though, Orgles. Let's see what they can do in second half pistol. They've shown good signs all day of being able to maybe keep themselves in the game in this sort of fashion. You look at the way that it did start, and Singularity did take the pistol. So it has been, again, fairly keeping up with the momentum. But 12-3, it's no scoreline to shy away from. Seems like we do have a little bit of a DC on the side of Orgles. Small tech pause before we get into the second half, but Singularity, impressive as ever. Feels like Mirage, feels like they might even close it out quicker than Mirage here with the way that it's going. After such a lengthy Inferno game, players are going to be tired. Orgles, they're going to be running low on the gas here. It's going to be they need such a miracle to turn this round scarily.
Oh, yeah. Well, one thing that has always been working out for Orgles is that second half pistol. Time and time again, they've managed to win that second half pistol on the CD side, and I wonder if they can actually continue on with the streak here. They found success in the past. What stops them from doing it yet again? Because if they do, maybe we do have a game in our hands, just like the Mirage matchup. But if it doesn't go their way, I'm sorry, Singularity seem to be on the brink of victory. But let's see. Singularity moving in very quick. Oh no, Merch finds the one. Dobo actually gets a few. Ramoy with the refrag. Brody gets one. Brody gets a few. There we go. It's happening again. Orgles and their CT pistols is something else. But we have Yabi finding one. He is being pinched. Oh, Yabi! Don't tell him he's gonna do it. 2 bullets left in the clip. Actually goes with the reload. Left in the 1v1 against Dobo, and well, he has the bomb. He can just evade him and forget this gunfight ever took place.
Ooh, thought he might have maybe played some mind games, reverted back through heaven, but that's not even the case. He will just set the plant. Goes for the full commit, makes this round and now a lot harder to win. Dobo does not have a defuse kit, so has to play the time, and Yabi, he is just going to set himself up for the off angle now. With the way that this goes, they spot the info. Dobo will commit. Yabi on the run here, does get tagged, but still reload coming through. Dobo not able to get it. Singularity, they finally break the cycle and get a second pistol in a game.
Oh, but what a way to lose as well. I thought, yeah, they're going to do it here, Orgles, and they lose the 1v3. Now, of all pistol rounds you don't want to lose, that is one of them, because now your momentum has sunk in like a rock in the sea. 13-3 right now, and Orgles, I can't really blame them. They absolutely deserve to go for the force by this point. They're going to hope to try and retract their previous failure. But let's be real here, it's going to be incredibly difficult. Though I've got to say, maybe Jazar and his teammates push can actually get them a frag here in Chris, because he is out here by his lonesome. Meanwhile, Chris could relay the information that this is a good opportunity as any to commit to the B bomb site due to the amount of aggressiveness here presented at Fountain.
I'm actually very confused why they haven't full committed to the B site yet. Yeah, the way that this one has been going, Mertz has been drafted in to just maybe scope it out a little bit, do some detective work, but there you go, the refrag already comes through, and a 4-on-3 that keeps the advantage in the favor of Orgles here for now. Connector door will be opened, the challenge presented. This one looks winnable than ever here for Orgles at this point. Deagle damage in there, ping will fall. Eventually, Ramoy, though, to close it out. Jazar on the flanks. Now, does have an AK to his name. Unfortunately, no Kevlar, but with the players being low themselves, there is always a chance that these aim duels will actually pay off. Their health is so similar, but cell rate, his angle should be OP enough, and it definitely is. 14-3, eco round on the way for Orgles, or maybe even a full buy round commit at this point. being such a length behind, is it even worth the eco is the question. But most importantly, it's probably 15 rounds for Singularity.
Yeah, 14-3. This is where Orgles again have to go for the purchase. Really the satisfying stuff that you need to go for it, but it is what it is, that they don't have a lot of money to work with. To go for the eco, they might actually get themselves, real weaponry, but by that point, that could be 15 for Singularity, and to pull off a comeback at 15-3, you need to have a very good team to do so, and confidence in your team members as well. And I'm not sure if the Orgles members really trusted each other to succeed so well, but Jazar, he trusts in his worthy scout. Gets the tag here in Mertz. Good damage being dealt. It's not a kill, however. Now we do see Mertz actually getting a kill here. Ping, good job right now. Players from Orgles, they are again encroaching on the fountain position to get the frag here in Yabby. There is a low HP Mertz they will deal with as well. Jays are just so good with these scoped weapons. Now Singularity again will pursue, committing towards the B side, and again it is a very good choice. The B side is ill defended.
His rotate's going to be incredibly slow. Jazar, as far as I could tell, spotted as he jumped the window as well. Going to make life a little bit more difficult here as damage already being inflicted. ZNX, will he be predicted is the question. Players so far not really paying too much mind to him, actually. Well, now they do, but he's already got a kill to his name. Runs out of bullets, though, and they know exactly where Jazar is coming from. Up through short he goes, insta-death. 15-3. Map and series point. Singularity again will be facing another pesky little half low buy to come. But it's only one round they need now. 12 in a row for Orgles. Yeah, unfortunately, I think even there is too much of a margin for Orgles to come back from. Singularity looking to get this job done. Get out of here and go and play SG Pro.
Yeah, let's see. Singularity gonna have to face SG Pro, most likely the way this one's playing out. Unless Orgles somehow start winning those 12 rounds in a row. And of course, round number 18 would be the start. Jazar doesn't really see anything just yet. He is playing with the max 7 of all weapons, and in Nectar, that's probably the most optimal position, but his buddy Ping goes down. Singularity want to clear out Connector, which is a very important part of Overpass. We'll have to face some Persevere. CNX, though, good push, but Act does not get the kill, surprisingly enough. Remoy goes down as well. There's some weapons recovered. Jays are now left with the max 7. Of course, it's going to go for the more valuable AK-47, and well, gets a kill on one, but goes down to Chris. And that will be a victory here for Singularity. It took them a while, but they managed to close out the best of 3 in their favor.